All right, guys, let's get moving. We're going to start standing today. And let's start standing with the feet at about hip distance. Ground your feet. Push evenly into all four corners of each foot. Take a big inhale. Reach your arms up. Lengthening the spine. And then on the exhale, hands to your hips. Chin to your chest. Forehead to your pelvis. Scoop into the low belly, micro bend at your knees, and just start to roll down slow. One vertebrae at a time, feeling the weight of the head, neck, and shoulders. Decompress your spine. At the bottom, bend the knees, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the legs, pushing your tailbone up toward the ceiling. Getting that nice stretch in the hamstrings and the calves as we also start to decompress our low back. Inhale as you bend both knees. Exhale, straighten both legs. We're here for 3. Press. 2. Press. One more time. Lengthen the legs, tilt from the tailbone, scoop into the belly, and roll up as slowly as you can. One vertebrae at a time until the shoulders go down the back and the chin and head come up last. And again, inhale, reach it up, gather energy. Exhale, hands to the hips, chin to your chest, forehead to your pelvis, and start to roll down one vertebrae at a time, feeling the weight of the head, neck, and shoulders decompress and stretch the low back. At the bottom, walk your hands out to a plank position. Then walk your hands back to your toes. Bend your knees, reach your arms up and stand up tall. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your hips, chin to your chest, forehead to the pelvis. Micro bend the knees, roll it down. Walk it out to your plank. Walk it back to the toes. Bend the knees, scoop into the belly, roll it up, reach your arms up, gather energy. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, hands to your hips, chin to your chest, forehead to your pelvis. Then start to roll it down, feeling the weight of the head, neck, and shoulders stretch between each bone. Walk all the way out to your plank position. Hold the plank position. Just breathe in this plank. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. Push firmly into both hands so that you're active and lifted in the upper back, and pull your abs in as tight as you can. Take your right knee toward the left elbow, hold it there. Feel that little rotation, feel the obliques. Extend the right leg out, bend it back in, then bring your right leg back up toward the sky. Then again, pull the knee to the chest. Take it to the left elbow. Extend the leg out, hover it in the air. Bend it back to center, and the leg goes up. We have 8 more. Pull it forward. Left elbow, extend, center, lift. 7 more. Forward, left, extend, bend, center, lift. Pull it up. Take it across. Extend it out. Back to center, lift it up. 5 more, forward, cross, extend, bend, lift, and forward, across, extend, bend, lift. We're here for 3, over, extend, bend, lift. 2 more, forward, cross, extend, bend, lift. 1 more time, forward, cross, extend, bend, lift, drop it down, go to prancing. Bending one knee, stretching your opposite heel down to the mat. Into our downward dog with that prance. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. 1 more big inhale. And then exhale, come back to your plank position. Bring your left knee forward, cross it to the right elbow, extend it out, bend it, lift it to the ceiling. Forward, cross, extend, bend, lift. Exhale, forward, cross to your opposite elbow. Extend it, bend it, lift. Keep moving and breathing just like this. If you have to modify or take a break, feel free. Even if you have to just drop it down into a child's pose at any time, feel free to take that. Forward, cross, extend, bend, and lift. Forward, cross, extend, center, lift. We're here for 4. Cross, extend, bend, lift. And for 3, cross, extend, bend, lift. 2 more. Forward, cross, extend, bend, lift. 1 more time. Forward, cross, extend, bend, lift. Drop it to your knees. Stretch it back, child's pose. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. Just breathe and melt your booty to the heels, starting to get that heart rate to slow down a little bit. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, come up to a tabletop all 4 position, and let's go to cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back. Look up toward the ceiling, the tailbone lifts. Exhale, scoop the belly, round the spine. Look in between the inner thighs. Inhale, arch and look up. Tailbone lifts, your chest opens, your gaze is up and out. And then exhale, scoop into the belly. Tilt the tailbone, round through the spine. Inhale, lengthen the spine, engage your lats. Relax your shoulders, look up. And then feel the inner thighs engage, tilt your tailbone under. Deeply activate your core as you look in between the inner thighs. Inhale, belly drops, tailbone lifts, look up. And then exhale, round through the spine, gazing at your navel. We'll do 3 more. Inhale as you arch and look up. Exhale, round, deepen that core contraction each time. Inhale, arch and look up. And exhale, round. 1 more time. Inhale, arch and look up. And then exhale, round through the spine, knee to the chest. Come back to a neutral spine. Extend your right arm and your left leg out. Hold it here in balance. Reaching the energy through the fingertips and toes. And then drop it down. Alternate. Left arm, right leg, extend. Inhale. Reaching long through the fingertips and toes. And then exhale, the arm and leg drop. Alternate each time which arm and opposite leg extend. Reach a little bit further each time. Feeling your femur bone lengthen out of the hip joint. So we're even getting a stretch in our main hip flexor and psoas. And down, 1 more on each side. Reach your right arm and left leg out. Inhale. And exhale, the arm and leg go down. And then the left arm and right leg reach. We inhale. And then exhale, drop the arm and leg back down. Drop your chest down to the mat. Extend your legs out behind you. Bring your hands right beside the chest. Take your nose to the mat. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, lift the chest up into an extension. Open your chest, engage your lats, lift the heart, and then lower right back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, push into the hands. Lift your heart, lengthen the neck, and then slowly lower back down. We're working our spinal extensions here. We're strengthening the low back. We're preventing becoming hunchback by getting these nice cervical and thoracic spine extensions. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, push into the hands, lift the heart, open the chest, and only come up as high as you can without feeling pressure in the low back. And then inhale, take it back down. We have 3 more. Exhale, push into the mat, pull the chest forward, lift your heart, come up. And inhale, take it right back down. Exhale, push into the hands, lengthen the spine, open the chest, lift up. And inhale, take it right back down. One more time, exhale, pull into the hands, lift the heart, lengthen the neck, hold it here. Look to the side, back to center, other side, back to center, stretching our necks. Look to the left, look to center, look to the right, look to center. One more time each way, to the left and to center, to the right and to center, and drop it down. Good job. Reach your arms and legs out in opposite directions. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, lift the arms and legs up. Squeeze your butt, hold it here, and start to swim. Moving your arms and legs in opposite directions, keeping everything lifted, and swimming a little bit faster. Working our whole posterior chain, strengthening every muscle in the back side of the body. Just swim, keep moving, don't give up. We're here for 30 seconds. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Try to lift up a little higher. Feel those glutes stay active to support the low back. 15 seconds left. How fast can you move the legs while staying controlled through the center of the body? So we're stable in our midsection. Our glutes stay active. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Stretch it back to your child's pose. Booty on the heels. Reach your arms long out in front of you and just breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale, come back up to that tabletop position. And we're going to extend our left leg back behind us to the mat and point your toes. And we're just going to lift the left leg up and down for 45 seconds. So everything is stable in the upper body. Your right hip is directly over the right knee at a 90-degree angle. And we're just tapping the toes down to the mat and using the strength of the glutes to lift that leg back up. Tap and lift. Breathing into this glute work here. It's slow and controlled, especially on the way down. That's where a lot of the work is happening. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Try to get that leg up a little higher each time without compromising our spinal position. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted, bend the knee, extend the leg. Inhale, bend, heel to the glute, exhale, extend. 45 seconds right here. Just bend, extend. Keeping that left leg lifted the whole time. Feeling the length out of the hip joint. Trying to keep the knee lifted as you pull the heel to the glute and extend it back. Just 15 more seconds left. Inhale, bend, exhale, lengthen. 10 seconds. And then we're going to keep that knee bent and flex the ankle and push the foot to the ceiling in 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, pulse up. 45 seconds right here. Lift, lower. Squeezing your core the whole time, never sinking in the chest. And our necks are long and the gaze is about 5 inches in front of our hands and down to the center of our mat. Lift, lower, feel that burn. Hold it for a second at the top before you lower down slow. We're here for 3, last 2, 1 more, drop it all the way down and then take the leg out to the side and pull it back down. Lift that left leg up, bring it back down. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Working that hip abduction. We're working our outer thighs. We're strengthening our glutes right here. And we're even working our stabilizing right leg and glute. Lift, lower, exhale, inhale. Keep breathing. Hold it for a second at the top before you lower back down slow. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, stretch it back. Quick child's pose. And now we'll take it to the other side. Come back up to that all four position and extend your right leg back behind you with pointed toes. Toes to the mat, heel to the ceiling. 45 seconds right here. All the way down, all the way up. Slow and controlled movements with the breath. Keeping the abs pulled in. Keeping the upper back lifted so every muscle in our body stays engaged. Lift, lower, squeeze, release, exhale, inhale. 15 seconds left here. Up and down. We're almost there. Feel that shake when you go down. Even the adductors are working. Our inner thighs are working as we lower. Slow. 3, 2, 1. Take it up, bend the knee, heel to the glute, extend the leg out. Bend the knee, heel to the glute, extend that leg out. Feeling the length out of the hip joint as you bend and extend that leg. And remember not to sink in the chest. Keep pulling the belly button up into the spine. Bend, extend, keeping that right knee lifted up just about as high as our hip. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. 15 seconds left here. Keep breathing. Bend, extend. Feeling that stretch throughout the front of our knee. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, flex the ankle, we pulse up, down. Up, down. The right leg lifts and it lowers. And we try to maintain a 90-degree angle with that right leg as we stamp the heel up to the ceiling and back down. And don't go too low with that right leg. Let's try to stay lifted. And you'll notice a hip flexor stretch as well. Up, down, up, down. Squeeze, release, release, and squeeze. 15 seconds left. Inhale down, exhale up. Feeling that glute engagement, feeling and noticing that left stabilizing leg for 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Take the leg up to the side and back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. All the way up, all the way down. Squeezing and releasing, keeping the core tight as we just lift that leg up and lower back down slow. Working our outer thigh, our glutes, strengthening our hips right here. Remember to pull the belly button in and up, and remember to breathe with each movement. Up, down, lift, lower. We're almost there. Exhale and inhale. 15 seconds left. Ten seconds. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Stretch it back into our child's pose. Awesome job. Come back up. Come to a seated position on your mat with your feet flat and the knees bent. Reach your arms out in front of you. Sit up tall with length in the spine. Take a deep inhale through your nose. On the exhale, start to roll down slowly, one vertebrae at a time, connecting each point of the spine to the mat. At the bottom, reach your arms up toward the ceiling. Take your knees up to the 90-degree position above the hips. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Prepare. Exhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. Extend the legs out and point the toes. Hold it. Inhale, lower slow. Again, exhale, lift up, extend the arms and legs out, reaching the energy out of the fingertips and toes, squeezing deep into our abdominals. Inhale, lower down. We have 8 more. Exhale, lift up. Try to come up a little higher each time. Imprint the low back. Squeeze your core tighter. And lower. Exhale, lift up. Hands come to about an inch off the mat. Low back stays flat and connected to the mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl up, extend everything out. Look at the belly button. Imagine that you're holding a tennis ball between the chin and chest. And inhale, lower. We have 5 more. We go all the way up and down. Last 4. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And for 3, exhale up. Inhale, down. And for 2, exhale up. Inhale, down. One more time. Exhale, lift up, stay up. Start to pump the arms, breathing. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we rest. Lower down. Hug your knees up to your chest. Gently rock side to side, massaging out your low back. And then come to center, drop your feet flat onto the mat with the knees bent. Take your hands beside the hips. Push firmly into both hands. Reach long through the fingertips. Take a deep inhale through your nose. On the exhale, imprint the low back. Curl those hips all the way up toward the ceiling as high as you can get. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core. Inhale, roll it down inch by inch, creating lengthened space between the bones. Inhale at the bottom, tilt the pelvis away from the center of the body, creating space between the low back and the mat. And then exhale, eliminate the space. Imprint the low back, engage your pelvic floor, your glutes and your core and lift. And then inhale, articulate one vertebrae at a time. Feeling each bone connect before the next. Feeling that deep stretch all the way down the spine. Inhale, create the space. Go to an anterior tilt. Exhale, eliminate the space. Squeeze the inner thighs and glutes. Lift all the way up as high as you can, even noticing the stretch in front of the thighs. And then slowly lower down, one vertebrae at a time. Fluidly rolling through that spine stretch. Inhale at the bottom, create the space. Exhale, eliminate the space. Squeeze into the inner thighs, squeeze into your core, lift up. And then fluidly roll back down while staying even across your pelvis and hips the whole time. One more, inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, curl your hips all the way up. Stay lifted, start to pulse your hips up, down, 9, down. We're here for 8, 7, lift lower, 6 more, 5 more. Last 4, and for 3, last 2. One more, lift up, stay up, float the right knee to tabletop, extend the right leg up to the ceiling, lower the right leg down, point, flex and lift it up 10. Point to lower, flex to lift. We're only lowering down to the point where it's parallel with the left knee, pointing as you go down, flexing as you go up. We're here for 6. Lift, 5, down and up, keep that booty lifted, 4, and for 3, and for 2, one more time, lift up, drop the foot, other side, bring the left leg up, extend that leg, point and lower, flex and lift, inhale down, exhale up, we're here for 8, up, 7, lift, 6 more, that booty is lifted the whole time. Chest stays open. 4, last 3, last 2. One more time, bend the knee, drop the foot, roll it all the way. Back down, extend the legs straight out in front of you. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Point your toes. Exhale, take the fingertips to the ceiling, chin to your chest, forehead to your pelvis, and roll up one vertebrae at a time. And then roll forward and reach for your toes. Restack the spine, sit up tall. Go to a posterior tilt with the pelvis. Draw the abs in. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the ceiling, chin to the chest, forehead to your pelvis. Roll forward, reach for your toes. Taking that deep forward flexion to release the low back. Roll back up. Restack the spine, sit up tall. Tilt from the tailbone, scoop into the belly. Roll all the way back down. Bring your knees back up to tabletop. Curl up, hug the right knee in, extend the left leg out. Switch. Going into our series of 5 core work. One leg in, one leg out. Point the toes. Pull that knee a little closer toward you each time. And stay curled up high off the shoulders if you can. If you have neck issues, go ahead and keep the head down. If you have back issues, just aim your feet a little higher up toward the ceiling. We're here for 4. Switch. 3. Switch. 2. Switch. One more each side. Hug both knees in. Extend the arms and legs in opposite direction. Inhale. Scoop into the air, knee to the chest. Exhale. Inhale, the arms go out, the legs go out. Exhale, pull the knees back in. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, contract your core. Staying lifted high. And really we're creating an oppositional stretch with the arms and the legs. And gravity is what's strengthening our core. Because we're fighting the resistance of dropping our feet and our arms to the mat by having that deep core activation. 3 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. 1 more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. Single straight leg stretch. 1 leg in, pulse it twice, switch. You can grab behind the thigh, the calf, or the ankle of the leg that's extended up toward the ceiling. The opposite leg pulses as well, about 2 inches off the mat, as you try to pull that straight leg toward your face. Feeling a really deep hamstring stretch all the way up into your glute after all of that booty work we did. Exhale. Inhale, we're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the head, wide elbows support the neck, double straight leg stretch. Both legs lower, both legs lift. 10. Inhale down, exhale up, only going as low as you can without feeling pressure in the low back. Down and lift. Inhale down, exhale up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, and for 2. 1 more time, down and up into crisscross bicycle. Cross your, rotate your opposite elbow to the knee to squeeze into the oblique, side to side. Side to side, stay lifted up off those shoulders. Feel the opposite leg extend. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, and for 3, last 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, take a rest. Awesome work. Extend the legs straight out in front of you. Reach your arms back overhead. Take another deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, fingertips to the ceiling, chin to the chest, forehead to the pelvis. Roll all the way forward, reach for your toes. Setting up for a single leg stretch. Bend your left leg so that your left foot is up against your right inner thigh. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Rotate over to the right leg and take a forward fold to that right leg. So you can either grab your foot or your ankle, or if you're super tight, maybe you only grab your thigh, and that's perfectly fine. Come down as low as you can get. Maybe you can bring your forehead all the way down to the knee, but don't overdo it if you can. Just breathe. Hold that stretch here. Deep inhales, deep exhales in that forward fold. One more big inhale. And exhale, come on up and we'll switch. So now the left leg extends. Our right foot goes up against that left inner thigh. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Rotate to the left leg. Take that deep forward fold and go to where it feels good on your body. Deep inhales, deep exhales here, having that really nice spine stretch as we also stretch our hamstrings and calves. Melt into that stretch right here. One more big inhale. And then exhale, come on up. And let's set up for mermaid stretch. So you're going to take your right foot and keep it against the left knee. And our left knee is turned out to the side. You're going to reach your arms out to the side, lengthening out of the shoulder joint. Inhale. And then press your right hand into the mat. Bend into the right elbow as you reach the left arm way overhead to stretch out the side body. And then exhale, come up to center. And we reverse the stretch. Lengthen. Push your right hand into the mat, bend into the right elbow, reach way overhead to stretch the side body. And then lift back up, keep the shoulders down, and reverse that stretch. One more time. Lengthen, press your right hand into the mat, reach the left arm way overhead, stretch out the side body. And exhale, come back up and reverse that stretch. Come back to center, switch, other side. So now you'll bend the left leg and the left foot will be up against that right thigh. And we're going to reach our arms out. Inhale, press the left arm into the mat, bend into the left elbow. Reach your right arm way overhead, stretch out the side body. And then exhale, lift back up. And reverse that stretch. Lengthen. Press your hand down, reach it over, maybe getting a little deeper each time. And then come back up and we reverse that stretch. Lengthen. Reach the energy out of the fingertips. Bend into the elbow. Reach your arm way overhead, stretch out the side body. And then come back up and reverse that stretch. Lift back up to center. Bring your right hand to the mat. Bring your left foot forward, right foot back, come to a side plank position. You can stay right here, or if you want to make it more challenging, lift that left leg up toward the ceiling to hold the side plank. We're going to reach our arm overhead and drop the foot if it's lifted, then lift the arm and leg back up 10. Reach it over, lift up 9. We're here for 8. Up, a modification is on the forearm for your wrist. 7, over. 6, up. 5, over. Last 4, and for 3, last 2, and 1. Drop it down, other side. So now the left hand comes down, right foot forward, left foot back, push to that side plank, option to lift the leg up. And if you are, you reach overhead and you lift. If your foot is down, just do the arm movements if possible. And remember, don't be shy to move to the forearm. I don't want you to hurt your wrist. So we go up, over, lift, over. We're here for 6, 5, 4, really good, keep going, last 3, and for 2, one more time, and a rest. Awesome job, let's lie back down, and you're gonna take your right leg up to your chest, hug it to the knee, take it to the side by the underarm. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. right leg up with pointed toes for single leg circles. This is really great for strengthening our legs, our hips, and even our SI joints. So inhale, cross the leg over the body. Exhale, swing it down and around and back to center. Cross it over and around and up. And the goal is not to move our pelvis at all. So we keep the pelvis still. We keep the hips down. And try to really get the length of the leg out of the hip joint. Trying to get a little taller with that leg with each rotation. Over and around and up. Over and around and up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Reverse it. Take it the other way. Out and around. 9 and around. Circling and breathing, keeping the pelvis stable, keeping our core tight. 5, 4, 3, and for 2, and 1. Hug the knee to the chest, and let it go. Other side, hug that left leg to your chest. Hold it there for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, extend that leg straight up with pointed toes. Single leg circles, cross over and around and up. Over and around and up. We're here for 8, 7. And just notice if one side is tighter than the other. Notice your core engagement. If it's too much on your knee, micro bend at the knee. If you need to make the movement smaller, that's okay too. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go the other way. Out and around and up. If you feel clicking, minimize the movement and don't over rotate. Or you may have to internally or externally rotate depending on your body today. Just for 3, and for 2, and 1. Hug that knee to the chest. Hug both knees to the chest. Extend both legs straight up to the ceiling. Grab behind the legs, flex the ankles for hamstring stretch. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, drop the feet down slow. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Press your hands firmly into the mat. We're going into an inversion. Our hips are lifted, so make sure you don't look to the side for this. Watch me do it 1 time before you attempt. And I don't want you to look to the side as you do this, or you're going to strain your neck. So you inhale and prepare. On the exhale, your feet come up and over the face, and you use your abdominals to lift the hips up. Separate the feet and flex the ankles. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring the legs together, lift up into your teaser. Hold the teaser, lower back down, hands to the mat. Let's try it together. Look straight up. Inhale. Exhale, feet over the face. Use your abdominals. Lift the hips up overhead. Look straight up. Separate the feet. Flex the ankles. Push firmly into the hands. Start to circle the legs out and around together. Lift up into your V. Sit up for your teaser. And then lower down, hands to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, feet up over your face. Lift the hips, separate the feet, flex the ankles. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, legs together. Lift up to teaser. I wish I could see you guys. I bet you're killing it. And lower back down. Inhale. Exhale, lift up overhead. Separate the feet, flex the ankles. Roll it around, lift up into our teaser. And then lower back down 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, up and over. Separate, flex. Roll it down, lift up into your teaser. Let's hold our teaser and go to scissor kick legs for 10. Switch. 9. Switch. We're here for 8, 7, 6, and 5. Last 4. Last 3. And for 2. And 1, drop it down, reach for your toes, take that nice forward fold stretch. Roll back up, come up to a standing position, and let's squat. So, separate our feet a little wider than the hips. Reach your arms straight out as you inhale, squat down low. Exhale, lift back up, squeezing into your glutes. Inhale, squat down low. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Keeping the deep external rotation so that we can strengthen not only our hips, but also our inner thighs, legs, and glutes. Inhale, get low. Exhale, lift up. We're here for 5. Last 4. Last 3. And for 2. One more time, take it down, hold it there, hands to the hips. Lift the heels up, let's pulse 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted in the heels, drop the right heel, lift it up. Drop the left heel, lift it up. Right, center, left, center, right, and left. One more time each way, right and left. Stand all the way up, turn to the side, right foot forward, left foot back. Let's lunge. So inhale, lunge down low. Exhale, lift back up. Stabilizing your front leg, push evenly in all 4 corners of your right foot. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. We're here for 8, 7. Feel that stretch in our quad muscle all the way up into our psoas, getting an eccentric contraction in our left quad. So we're creating a long, lean muscle down the front of the thigh. We're here for 4 and for 3. Last 2. One more, hold it down, little pulses. 2 to 3 inches up, 2 to 3 inches down. Keep your core tight, focus on your breathing. Just for 3, 2, hold it down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Turn and face the opposite direction. Let's go to it. Drop it down, lift it up. Inhale down, exhale up. Push into the big toe and second toe of your front leg. Point the back knee down. Feel the stretch in your quad. Feel the glute work in both sides. Down and up. Down and lift. We're here for 5 and for 4. Last 3 and 2. One more, hold it down. Let's pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down. Just breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Step it forward. Let's finish with the roll down together. Big inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to the hips, chin to the chest, forehead to the pelvis. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Feeling the weight of the head, neck, and shoulders decompress and stretch our spine. At the bottom, let your arms just circle in opposite directions in front of the toes. Reversive circles. Stop the circles, straighten the legs, tilt from the tailbone, scoop into the belly. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulders down, chin and head up last. Big inhale, reach your arms up, circle the arms back and around. One more time, big inhale, reach it up. Exhale, circle down and around. Drop your right ear to the shoulder, stretch out the neck. Drop the left ear to the shoulder, stretch out the neck. Come back to center, shrug the shoulders up. And release them down. We are done. Awesome work, guys. Thank you all for joining. It was so fun having you. I'm teaching a gyrotonic chair class in 15 minutes. So I know you guys just got your butt kicked, but if you want to do some shoulder openings and neck releases, I'll be doing that. I'll also be teaching the same mat class next Wednesday and Friday, and also a gyrotonic chair class next week. Love you guys, miss you. Can't wait to see you guys in 2 weeks when the gym reopens. Have a beautiful work day. Have an awesome weekend. Miss you all. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Did you guys sweat?
That was good.
Yeah, that was hard, huh? I'm sweating. Bye guys. See you soon. Thank you. Three and two. One more. Hold it down. Let's pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down. Just breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Step it forward. Let's finish up the roll down together. Big inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to the hips, chin to the chest, forehead to the pelvis. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Feeling the weight of the head, neck, and shoulders decompress and stretch our spine. At the bottom, let your arms just circle in opposite directions in front of the toes. Reversive circles. Stop the circles, straighten the legs, tilt from the tailbone, scoop into the belly. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders down, chin and head up last.